Hi Gemini, this will be your weekly video. So let's see what's going on with you guys. First, we're going to take a look at love, like if you have a love situation going on, okay? Those of you who don't, I'm also briefly going to look and see if there's anything new coming in regarding love this week. And then also, after that, briefly look at work, career, and finance, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started with the love spread. Let's see what's going on with that. All right, for Gemini, for the week, please, what messages do we have for Gemini and their love situation? Wow. How about that for cutting the deck? Gemini card and 2 of Cups. I love it. Okay. All right. Geminis, your daily readings have been off the hook. I don't know. They've been really good, like the last couple days. So, your daily love readings. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Geminis, please, and their love situation next couple days. All right. Gemini. Love next 7 days, please. Next 7 days for Gemini. Next 7 days regarding their love situation. Okay, thank you. All right. All right, there we go. Love it. First card out, your card, lover's card. Beautiful. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. All right, thinking of putting the work in, assessing the situation, a little stressed out. Okay, let's see what's going on. 2 of Cups again came out, all right, and they were separated from, because those, when I cut the deck, they would have been close together, but these are like 3 or 4 cards apart, so that was meant to come out for you guys. Wow, I love it. Hell yeah, Gemini. In your birthday season, right? Cool. All right, that's interesting. So you have Queen of Pentacles as your outcome card, and so did Pisces. Pisces had that same card as their outcome card. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, maybe that's one to watch, although they had a confusing ass situation going on. But anyway, all right, so let's see. Okay, what's going on with you guys? So you have the Lover's card, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is about us stopping, assessing a situation, wanting to put more work into it. Ultimately, you've come a long way with this. You've invested a lot into this emotionally, that kind of deal. I feel like you're leaning towards putting more, putting more efforts towards the situation. Let's see, especially with the 2 of Cups at the top. So I want to point this out, because at the bottom of the spread, at the foundation, you have the 9 of Swords. It is a card of Gemini, by the way, but it is a card of anxiety, being up at night, worried about this, worried about that, and very common card. We all go through this. But the thing about the 9 of Swords is it just keeps compounding. So in other words, you're laying there, you're going to go to sleep or whatever. It doesn't have to be at nighttime, but you'll get the idea. And you start thinking, oh, I wonder what they meant by that text. Or, oh, I haven't heard from them, and it's been over 2 hours. And, and all these like little things like start coming into your mind, or like, oh, I wonder, are they with this other person? And then, things just keep compounding and compounding and compounding. Like the more that you think of things, then that brings up newer questions. And then that worrisome question brings up another one. So, and it doesn't really help anything whatsoever, because like whatever the situation is, it just kind of is. So sitting like worrying about it isn't really going to help, because the reason I bring this up is because at the top of your spread, crowning your spread, is the 2 of Cups. This is a connection. All right, so I always say, that which you fear will come upon you. And I've seen it time and time again, like when somebody is fearful in a relationship, like afraid that they're not enough, or afraid that they're not exciting enough, or afraid they're not pretty enough, or afraid they're not gonna hold this person's attention. When that kind of energy is present, then that which you fear comes upon you. Then that's because that's the energy that you are sending out. So like think of your girlfriends that you've known, that they call you on the phone and they're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to talk, they might leave me and all that kind of stuff. And then what happens? Then that person usually does leave them eventually, because they were just setting out fear. So crowning your spread is a connection, the 2 of Cups. So this is real. All right, so no need to, you don't want this at your foundation, because that's a weak foundation. All right, this is a strong foundation. That's the higher part of the spread. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So something good must have happened, all right, recently, or maybe you've been talking about moving or something like that. But it's typically a card of something good turning the wheel in your favor, and then crossing that across from that you have the Knight of Pentacles in the near future position. Sorry, my camera's really bright for some reason. So the Knight of Pentacles, a little slow moving, but they are moving, and they are serious. You know, they're just slow. But they do see you, you know, in a good, serious way, and they want to kind of assess a future with you. That's typically what the Knight of Pentacles is. You have the Fool card in your energy. So I feel like you're kind of walking on air this week, in a sense, feeling a lot lighter than you have been. Despite this sort of anxiety, you know, kind of energy, but it's a clean slate type energy. It is the 0. It is the first card of the tarot. So it's like kind of just feeling like a lot of things are possible, you know. So it's a very good card. Now your person, however, they have the 9 of Wands, which is the complete opposite type of energy. The 9 of Wands is kind of feeling a little burdened, a little run down. Yeah, maybe it's just been a heavy week for them, like with workload or who knows what. But, you know, the thing I do like about the 9 of Wands is that they will always get back up, you know, with passion. You know, that will always drive them. You know, they'll get up one more time to go do something else, you know, so that's very good. So your person does have, like, the passion to get back up and give this a try again, or what have you. You have the Page of Wands in your hopes and or fears. I feel it's a hope. I don't think you're fearing a message from this person. So I think you are hoping for more communication from this person, or any communication from this person. That could be too. But I think that's good. It's an optimistic card. So I like to see an optimistic card in your hopes. That means that you're not, like, I'm really glad this card didn't show up, because that would have been like in your fears then. So it's optimism. I like that. So let's clarify your Queen of Pentacles, because it's really not a very dynamic outcome card, quite frankly. So let's see what that is about. Some of you could be online talking with a Libra, or a Libra at a distance. They could be like far away from you for some of you. Others of you, this is just, it's a karmic relationship, but I feel this is more of an online thing here that is showing me at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you. What, Tower card here too. All right. For some of you, there may be an end to a third-party situation, and they may be coming towards you to reunite with you, all right, for some of you. And this person could be at a distance. That's the story I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck, but they have to end something first, all right. So, all right, let's see. Let's clarify your Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what's up with that. What is the Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles, please, for Gemini. Why is that here as an outcome? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. Oh, okay, we're there already. Okay. So you have the 5 of Cups. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So the 5 of Cups, not a great card. I feel like this communication might not come in like when you're expecting it, but you're still very hopeful, and I think you are going to get communication from this person. I think you do know it. So don't self-sabotage. You know, like if it doesn't come in, because this person is slow as F, I'm telling you. Knight of Pentacles, very slow. And they don't do it to like purposefully torture you. It's just their MO, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles with the 5 of Cups, I feel like you're really like on your knees, kind of like praying, kind of like, please, please. It's like you want something new with this person. With the Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups, we have the Chariot card here, the 10 of Cups, and the Star card here. These are very good cards. So my take on this is that maybe if it's a Cancerian energy you're dealing with, then it's just showing that it's a Cancer, and like they'll probably be around, all right, with these type of cards. If it is not a Cancer that you are dealing with, then I feel like this is more of a timing indicator of July, and that's very interesting because that Pisces reading I did had the same kind of thing. So your person, they may be a Pisces, or they may be Pisces rising, or Pisces moon, or Venus, something like that, because it kind of has a similar vibe to me as their reading, and I'm using a different deck than I did with theirs. Or maybe you have a Pisces moon or Venus, you know, that kind of thing. But just hang on, all right? Don't, just stay positive, because you have very good cards here. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. That's like new energy being breathed in here. It could be a new person, but I feel it's like the situation that you're hoping for, I feel like it's going to have new life, and this person is going to come in not as the Knight of Pentacles anymore, with like slow as molasses, but as the Knight of Cups, which is bearing, you know, romanticism and things like that. And again, with the Chariot card, the Ten of Cups, and the Star card. So it could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star card is a card of like wish fulfillment or things coming true, or, you know, and I don't want to like build it up too big, you know, but these are very nice cards. All right, the Chariot card is a card of victory, moving forward. The Ten of Cups is a card of emotional fulfillment, it's a highest cup card of the tarot, without the court cards. And the Star card is also a wish fulfillment card. So, and some of you might be moving, you know, or this person is moving towards you. So there could be a move in your future if like you kind of already are in the talks of that. If you're not, then I don't think that would relate. But for some of you, this could be a new home or moving in or something to that nature. But it's very good cards in the future. This week, you know, it's like, it's okay. It's just a very sort of kind of non-eventful, you know, from what I'm seeing. Let's see if I can get a couple other things on here, and then we'll wrap this part up. Anything else for Geminis, please? Anything else for Geminis? Now, some of you, since you have a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups, and the Lover's card right in the center, that can indicate a choice. Maybe you have a choice between two people, and maybe this is the one you're really, really hoping for to come through. So, I mean, that could be, and if so, I don't have any information for you yet because it's not coming out this week yet. That looks like that would be more, and if that is the case, you have two people, then somebody's coming in strong soon, because that Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, Star card, that's looking good. All right, so let's see. Tell me a little bit more for Gemini, please. Okay. All right. So this Knight of Pentacles is somebody that you already know. All right. This is somebody that you already have history with, because the card is cassette. So cassette is obviously like old school, right? And that's what it says. Outdated thinking on here. This person's like, they're conditioned. They're conditioned by outdated thinking. It says they replay events over and over in their head, you know, so they're just like slow to move. They're very outdated in their thinking. Okay, let's see. Show me the Knight of Cups. Okay, date. Oh, look at that, meeting somebody new. So that whole Knight of Cups thing with the Ace of Wands and the Chariot card and all that, this might be in July. You might meet somebody that lights your freaking fire, all right? Because you have date card here on top of the Knight of Cups. So you may not even know this person yet, because it is at the bottom of the deck. So maybe this is just to give you hope, because it's like, maybe this one's like kind of dragging, you know, along, and just stay positive, all right? Because you have date, meeting somebody new, dating, getting back out there, and planning and setting a date. And that is clarifying this Knight of Cups, which all of those great cards followed. I mean, like, that could be like the one, you know, and again, I don't want to build it up too much, but I mean, Ten of Cups and Star card, this could be like a person. Okay, I mean, it's obviously a person, but you know what, like the person. All right, for some of you, there's very good cards. All right, so that's what we got there. So your cassette situation is like kind of the same as it ever was. All right, your new person might be where it's at. Just saying. All right, so let's see. Well, that brings us to the next section, which is there anybody new coming in this week? All right, so let's take a look at that. All right, so for the next 7 days, is there anything new coming in for Geminis, please? Next 7 days. Don't worry if not, it's just a weekly reading. You know, not every week somebody comes knocking on our door, right? So, but the cards usually give me an indication if somebody is like coming. So let's see. All right, Gemini, anybody new coming in regarding love in the next 7 days? Anything new regarding love for Gemini's next 7 days? Next 7 days, please, for Gemini. Next 7 days for, oh, Gemini. Oh, that's half the deck, hang on. That was just me being sloppy. All right, next 7 days for Gemini. Just give me a freeform spread. Anybody coming in new for Geminis, please? Next 7 days. What do we got? Okay, thank you. Knight of Cups just fell out, seriously. Knight of Cups. So some of you might meet your that person that I was mentioning. Some of you could meet them like very soon. Although I saw July, but I'm just saying. All right, Ace of Swords. That's new. That is new. Oh, you guys might like kind of butt heads though. Oh, they're gonna find you very fiery. They're gonna like you if you're a female. If you're a female. All right. Let's see. Okay, now this is the old situation. All right, we already saw that. Yeah, your old. The other person, they're slow as F, and it's like it's like they just don't put forth the effort. It's the Four of Cups, you know. That's like apathy, you know, slow. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. Oh, but what if this? And oh, this should have happened. And oh, what if this happens? You know, it's like just really slow energy. Three of Wands is like you waiting, you know, and waiting, you know, and looking out to see like are they here yet? You know, and the Seven of Pentacles still it's kind of more waiting. I feel with this person. Okay, anything? Yeah, they're holding back. Four of Pentacles. All right. Some are dealing with a Scorpio. Or a Libra or Scorpio Libra cusp, okay, or a Taurus, and you have the Nine of Cups here. Some of you might have the Nine of Cups with a Taurus, all right, who is in the process of a divorce, all right. Yeah, they're in the process of a divorce and becoming single soon. Now, for some of you, that could be a female. So, like if you're interested in females, there could be a female that is getting divorced soon, and that will be your wish, and you might be moving forward with that. Others of you, if it is a male, then I feel this male is getting divorced and soon, all right, and like that person may come towards you, the single female, all right. But yeah, your Knight of Cups is coming in. I feel for some of you this as soon as this week, all right. And I feel like you guys, I don't know, you guys might kind of like you might not recognize them as like this person yet, all right. You might have some like conflict or like a little bit of like you guys might kind of butt heads or things might be a little awkward or something like that, but I think that person has very good possibilities. All right, so let's look at your work, career, finances for the next 7 days. All right, Gemini, work, career, finances, please, for the next 7 days. Anything spectacular they need to know about? Anything going on? Work, career, finances for the next 7 days, please, for Geminis. Gemini, work, career, finances for the next 7 days. Freeform spread, please. Anything going on regarding their work, career, or finances for the next 7 days for Geminis, please. Thank you. Okay. Ten of Swords. Interesting. Pisces had that too. Very first card out. Weird. All right. So yeah, some of you might be Pisces, like rising or something. Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay. Four of Cups. Five of Wands. Ooh, maybe your Knight of Cups is like around your workplace. Queen of Wands, yeah, because I got this combination in those cards about your single person, but in a different deck. So these exact same cards about that Knight of Cups. So that might be around your work in some way. All right, so keep an eye out for that. Ooh, we have an Emperor here. All right, Two of Swords, Scorpio card again. Okay, and again, July is pictured here, or a Cancer. All right, with the Chariot card. This is a victory card, though. All right, so you got some things going on. I don't know. I mean, the Ten of Swords coming out first, that's not like the Aces card we want to see in a career reading. All right, Ten of Swords means like an ending. Something's done. Like it's, you know, now that could have been in the recent past, though. All right, because it is the first card out. For some of you, maybe, you know, I don't feel it's a surprise, because there's no like Tower card here, so I don't think like out of the blue you're gonna get fired or anything like that. This would have probably most likely already happened, or like you quit, or you're just done, you know, with whatever you're doing. You're just like over it, you know, and exhausted. So that could be too. But you have the Hierophant here, so that's why it's like I don't feel like it's like necessarily like a firing in that sense or anything that would be coming up, because the Hierophant is a card of kind of commitment, you know, and things like that, usually in a broad type, a major field or like a major building of some sort. Like they're pretty established if you work for this like company or what have you, or industry that it could be representing. So the Hierophant is a good card. I feel like you're bored and you're irritated. quite frankly, for the week. So I don't see any pentacle cards here. So I don't see loss of money. I don't see necessarily gain of money. I feel like you're a little bored and you're a little irritated, all right? And I do feel like for some of you, that Knight of Cups could be around your workplace, all right? And they could be kind of causing you a little bit of like issue here. With the Five of Wands, they might even be your competition in some way, all right? So those are like little things to look out for. I'm not saying they are, but those are could-be's. You do have the Queen of Wands, though, and the Emperor here. So whether you are female, male, you know, it's like these two cards are kick-ass. So, I mean, you know, it's fine. The Queen of Wands uses her creative ability and her intelligence to be a queen. And the Emperor just, you know, takes control and rules the kingdom, you know. So it's like, I feel like either or, like, you're fine. And you have the Chariot card, which is a card of moving forward, victory. It can also mean like short trips. So there could be like short trips that you have to make that you might get kind of irritated about with the Five of Swords. Some of you, if you haven't gone back to work yet, I feel like that too, like you're getting a little irritated, like being on hold, but you will very soon, probably within the next 3 weeks, be back to work with the Judgment card, okay? And you have enough money, by the way, if that is your story, the one that I just said. You have enough money. You're going to be okay. You have the Four of Pentacles. So, I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you'll be okay when you're down to your last $5 or something, right? But I mean, if you're a little worried about that and you're like pretty decent, like you're going to be fine. You've got the Four of Pentacles. So just don't go too spendy, you know, but you're fine. Okay. All right, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video at all, please consider subscribing. It helps us YouTubers tremendously. Or like a comment or a thumbs up is good too. And I do also every single day, I do daily love readings at nighttime. Okay, so check those out too. All right, thanks Gemini. Have a fantastic week and happy birthday. All right, bye.